Okay. Have you ever had to overcome?
Gee, on my way out.
You out there?
Yep.
Alright, it's a bit, bro.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Thanks for coming through, man. You gonna take a plate for the road, man?
Nah,
Cause,
stuff, man. My dad already gave you leftovers.
okay. Alright, tell your father, say what's up, man. Tell him we miss him. Yeah.
He was cooking today, so he was like, I'm not doing nothing else. Spend all
That's
day
cool.
cooking.
Well, tell him I said what's up, though.
I will make sure, man. Because it's a nice place, man.
Well, thanks, man. It's just a warm up. We just moved in 2 weeks ago,
Oh, you
so
did? Oh,
yeah, we just got here.
Oh, okay. You been ready to put the heat out. But good seeing you, man. Take care.
All right.
All right. Have you ever had to overcome a challenge, an adversity in your life? And if so, could you pick one and speak about it?
Well, I've overcome challenges and adversity on a day-to-day basis. One, being a business owner, and one, believing in what I want to do. And the one thing that I do to make sure, I'm going to accomplish everything that I want to accomplish is, one, just believing in myself. You know what I mean? Throughout all the trials and tribulations, the one thing you need to know how to do is believe in yourself. You don't need no ammunition from nobody. You know what I mean? You got to start within yourself. Once you conquer yourself, then all the blessings will follow.
Wow, perfect response. Now I'm going to ask you this. Can you pick one issue in particular that we can discuss, so I can ask you how you got out of it, and then we can turn this into a comeback story? So pick one problem that you could speak of, and I'll just ask you, like, when did it get to its worst, and what did you do to recover from that situation? It could be anything from a loss of a loved one to, failed business venture. But how did you regain back? How did you overcome the crisis? It could be a sickness, an illness, an addiction, anything. So
all right,
let's get a little specific
here.
here.
The one thing I'll get you, just dealing with the trials and tribulations, just being a business owner, right? One, you never know where the next dollar is going to come from. You know what I mean? One, you're going to owe vendors, you owe employees, you got payroll, things of that nature. So at the end of the day, you might do a job, you might put people on a job, but you might not necessarily get the money that you need right then and there. You know what I mean? Because most of your customers are going to pay you in 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, even sometimes 120 days. But the thing is, it's like, you cannot give up. You know what I mean? You might owe your employees $800 to shoot a video at your wedding. You know what I mean? You might owe an employee that you send them on site to do a project for you. Sometimes your employees just look at projects like, all right, I did a job, I need to get paid. But you got to make them feel comfortable and say, look, things are going to be all right. We're going to get through this. And the moment I get the money, you're going to be the first person I call. So for all them business owners out there, you know what I mean? If you believe in yourself, never give up. You know what I mean? You might be in the trenches. You might have to go to the pawn shop. You know what I mean? You might have to call your mom to say, look, I need to hold some dough down. But as long as you believe in yourself first, then none of that stuff even matters. Because believe you me, you know what I mean? Tomorrow is always a new day. Never forget that.
Awesome stuff, man. You sound like, God, a lot of people have the same. A lot of people.
If you believe in yourself,
a lot of people have the same good advice, man. It's just you want to believe how many people basically said that.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean. The biggest fault that people have is not believing in themselves.
Like one person told me, like, you can't ever be afraid to ask for help, man. Everyone has to ask for help. The richest, most successful people had to ask for help. So
yeah, I mean, you got to pick it out. You know what I mean. Everything you do, being a business owner, it got to be strategic. You know what I mean. It can't be just I'm gonna ask for some dough, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. It got to be strategic, you know what I mean? Almost like playing the chess game, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you got to evaluate what you got going on. How can I get through the situation? How much money am I going to get in? How much money I owe out, you know what I mean? And then try to figure out a way to get through it. Because believe you me, the one thing that I've realized in my 15 years in owning my own business is people are understanding. As long as you look out for them, when you can look out for them, they got you, you know what I mean? But the moment you start acting shady, then
dodging and not, yeah.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So you might not be a man of your word at that particular moment, but be a man of your word at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So the moment I get it, you got it. You know what I mean? And even on days I don't owe you nothing and you need it, call me. You know what I mean? And we'll work through it. You know what I mean? Because one day I might be calling you. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Hey.
Perfect, man. We
And
nailed
love to love.
we nailed it. We nailed it. But let's go even over this because one more minute. Being a business owner, what was the toughest thing that's ever happened to you that you had to get over? I guess, like personally, like in your own business, what do you think was you hit the rock bottom of like trouble? I don't know, or the biggest thing so far that kind of took you by surprise that you had to climb out of, and you did climb out of it, and you're successful now.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The biggest thing that I've learned just over what I've gone through and where I am right now in my life, right? I'll tell you this, and this is keeping it real. There's not every opportunity that you have a woman in your life that's going to back you. That's going to back you through the good days and the bad days, you know what I mean? So, through the 15 years that I've had my own company, I've had women who say, I support you, but they're supporting you as long as you're good, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to put women down, but it got to be almost like a puzzle piece. Like, that shit got to line up together, you know what I mean? One person got to complement the other, you know what I mean? So the moment you find somebody who got your back and that you're good with, you know what I mean, then you can get through anything. And she has to be able to understand, like, yesterday was good, tomorrow might be even better, you know what I mean? But today we dealing with what we dealing with, you know what I mean? And I got your back, you know what I mean? And don't even stress about it, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I would say the biggest thing as far as having your own company, and that's the only thing I can focus on, is owning your own company, you know what I mean? But the biggest thing that I've realized is if you got a partner in crime, somebody that can compliment you, not make you a better person, but more so compliment you, because you don't need nobody that's going to change you. You need somebody that's going to compliment you. So when you ain't got it, they got it. And if they ain't got it, motherfucker, we're going to work it out on how we're going to get it together. You know what I mean? So if you get that part...
Well, I think that's well spoken. I think that's well spoken. Yes, indeed. Man.
And I'm just out here, kicking it, I
yeah.
don't know,
Hey, man, that's how all these are done. They're usually on spot, on seed, man. Just real talk, usually, man. And I'm just doing my job.
And I love the cameraman back there. This guy right here shot my wedding video, you know what I mean? Like, we went through some little trials and tribulations, but guess what? He was there when I needed him.
I appreciate this guy for giving me a chance. I mean, because honestly, he just basically went off reference. I mean, he didn't know me at all. So, but he took a big, so I appreciate the opportunity, basically.
Well, the one thing I learned about business, right? You know what I mean? A lot of these Fortune 500 companies spend a lot of money on marketing, advertising, all of that good stuff. The one thing that will never go away is word of mouth. This cat right here, he did an awesome job with my wedding. I've never seen a commercial. I've never seen a flyer. I've never seen his website.
I know.
My boy said, look, I got the best video guy in the area for you. Yeah. Damn it, I called him up. Right. I don't need to see no website. I don't need to even talk to him. If my man says he's good, then he's good.
Right. That's something else I've learned too.
So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Everybody's out here hustling for the dough. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do every job as if it's you're getting paid $1 million to do that job. You never know who that person is going to refer you to.
Exactly.
So
that's all. Hey, the number one thing in my head was not only did I want to impress the hell out of you because you had nothing I've done before, but I also wanted it for word of mouth reference, obviously.